I was standing in a laundromat at 2 a.m., feeding quarters into a machine, and I realized I didn't have enough to finish my load. I had 372 to my name. Rent was due in 3 days. My phone was about to be shut off. I caught my reflection in the glass, tired eyes, stained shirt, and whispered, "This stops today, not tomorrow, not Monday, today." I wasn't lazy. I worked 2 jobs, but I was trapped in the broke cycle. Paycheck, bills, panic, stress. Spend on comfort. Repeat. I'd hide my bank balance, lie to my mom, skip meals and pretend I wasn't hungry. And the worst part? I believed I deserved to be broke, like poverty was my default setting. Like this was all life had for me. That night in the laundromat, I made one rule. The simplest rule I've ever created and the one that saved me. The 3 rule. Before I spend a single dollar, I pay myself $3. Not 300, not a percentage, just $3. Because honestly, I knew I'd fail at save 20% of your income. But 3, I could do that. Even if I skipped coffee, even if I walked instead of Ubered, even if it felt ridiculous at first. Every time I paid myself first, I was saying, I matter. My future matters. Week 1, I saved $21. Month 1, $90, plus a $50 resume editing gig on the side. Month 3, $500. Enough to fix my car so I could get a better job. Enough to breathe for the first time in years. But the real change wasn't the money. It was my identity. I stopped saying I'm broke. I started saying, I'm building. And that shift changed everything. Today, I'm not a millionaire. I don't own a penthouse or drive a sports car. But I have an emergency fund. I sleep through the night. I can say no to jobs that drain me. I help people when they're in the place I used to be. Never broke doesn't mean rich. It means free. Free from panic. Free from shame. Free to choose. You don't need a raise. You don't need crypto. You don't need luck. You just need one non-negotiable act of self-respect. Maybe it's 3. Maybe it's 1. Maybe it's 5 dirham. But do it before you pay Netflix. Before you buy lunch. Before you convince yourself you'll start next month. Because the day you decide you're worth saving is the day your life changes forever. If this spoke to you like this video, not for me, but for the next person standing alone in a laundromat at 2 a.m., thinking they'll never get out, subscribe for more real talk about money, mindset, and building a life you don't have to escape from. And in the comments, tell me, what's your $3 rule? I read every single one.